Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in for another night of wicked racing action. It is the Mo Racers iRacing League as these dirt street stocks are they're in their stomping grounds, man. They are back in Missouri here for the Mo Racers as they're at Federated Auto Parts Raceway with the dirt street stocks ready to get to action here. As you can see these drivers out on the racetrack beating and banging, battling, and already getting some good practice in, getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. Woo! Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. Oh man, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be fun, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Go! All right, checkered flag is out on practice. Checkered flag is out on practice, and that means we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with heat race number 1. No qualifying. We're jumping right into the action here as heat race number 1 about to get underway. These drivers loading into the sim here on the front stretch. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! This is going to be good. Yo, Mitchell, my boy Mitchell Howell in the house. What is good, Mitchell? What is good, homie? How the heck you doing, my boy? How you doing? See a good night out of you, my boy. Let's see a good night out of you here right now. I have a sneaky suspicion you're going to do very good, homie. I have a sneaky suspicion you're going to do very, very good. Yo, Justin Ward, Susie Dickinson coming in with the reactions. Mitchell Howell coming in with that like and the share as well as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. And starting on the pole in this one. In that 96 ride, that is Skylar Pruitt into his outside. In the 33 ride, that is Blaze Burwell. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 8 ride, that is Michael Harris. Into his outside in the 93 is Mitchell Howell. Bringing up the rear of the field in the 22 ride, that is Camden Johnston. We got 5 drivers getting ready here as we are green flag racing from Federated Auto Parts Raceway, Peebly, Missouri. Quickly, you see that 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt jumping out into the lead here. Blaze Burwell right there behind him. The 8 ride sliding a little bit around there behind these guys as he's trying to hang on to it back there. That 8 ride just trying to hold on as Camden Johnston and Mitchell Howell right there behind him. The Dr. Pepper machine just trying to hold on to it here. He's up on the high side, slipping, sliding around the racetrack as out in front, Skylar Pruitt continuing to lead the way here as Pruitt continues to show these guys how to get it done. Blaze Burwell sticking right there with him as Burwell about half a second behind him now. Burwell starting to give up a little bit of ground, a couple car lengths here, a couple car lengths there, but he's trying to stick right there with that 96 ride. But Skylar Pruitt, oh so good in these street stocks. Here he is again tonight, putting on a great performance. It's that 96 ride out in front and continuing to lead these laps as he tries to pull away farther and farther from that 33 machine. Camden Johnson trying to work his way still around the 8 ride of Michael B. Harris. As Harris right there still to his inside. He's finally going to clear him. So the 22 ride of Camden Johnston now up into position number 3, but he's about 2 seconds back of Blaze Burwell and Skylar Pruitt. So he's got some ground to make up as now Blaze Burwell gets up into the outside wall just ever so slightly as Skylar is going to keep it right down here in the middle side of the racetrack, just kind of hooking that left front tire into the good stuff as he continues to run these laps, continues to just keep hitting his marks perfectly every single lap. You see that car right down there, right on that line, right between where it's still good and tacky and where it's slick. So that rear end is kicking out and sliding around just ever so slightly, but that front end still has a lot of traction, getting some good turn in that car as he's being able to, pull away just a little bit here and there. See Blaze Burwell doing everything he can, trying to find a way to get around this 96 ride, trying to find a way to get a little bit more speed, but I think he's going to run out of time as the white flag has been displayed. So one more time down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. That time, the 96 ride, he went up to the high side there. He's still going to be able to pick up the checkered flag as Blaze Burwell was able to get right through his rear bumper. Camden Johnson going to come home in third. Mitchell Howell and Michael B. Harris going to round out the field there for heat race number 1. For a second there, I thought Blaze Burwell was going to give a little bit of a bump and run. You know, I thought he was going to give him a little bit of a bump and run and try to knock him out of there, you know. Yo, Ian, my boy, Ian coming in. Stars keep killing it. Oh my gosh, my boy, Ian, homie, coming in with the 100-star Dona right out of the gate coming in. Oh my gosh. That is much love, homie. Much love, my boy, coming in, showing the love right out of the get-go. Absolutely massive, homie. Absolutely massive. Much appreciated. And can't thank you. Can't thank you enough.
Let's go.
Boy. Yo, Jeremy Sutton coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream. Caution flag, Contemplation podcast coming in with that like as well. Vicky Schuller coming in with that like. Carrie Spears coming in, smashing that like as well. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Woo! All right. Heat race number 2 on the racetrack being led down the backstretch here. That is the 93 ride of, actually it's the 857 ride of Christian Devine. Leading us here to the green flag. Chris Hubble there to his outside. Jeremy Sutton in that Mobile Auto Care number 17 ride there in third. Lewis Edinger to his outside in the 49 and the 38 ride of Shane Gillum in that mean green number 38, rounding out the field here as quickly Christian Devine in the 57 ride. That's that Peacemaker Gaming B2D Manufacturing number 57 car out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done. Is there a beating and banging and battling back here? Chris Hubble up the racetrack into the outside wall. He's going to go from about the 3rd position back to 5th as he's going to slide to the rear of the field here as Jeremy Sutton and him make a little bit of contact as Sutton now into position number 2 as that precision number 17 ride trying to work his way to the back bumper of that 57 ride. Sutton looking very, very stout here early on in his B2D Manufacturing.
Let's go!
Mobile Auto Care number 17 ride looking very, very stout. Yo, Skyler Pruitt, my boy Skyler coming in with the 96-star dono. Skyler, homie, much appreciated, my boy, coming in, showing that love. Clifford Bellamy and Skyler coming in, smashing the likes as well. Ian coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Let's get it, fellas. Let's go, baby! Much appreciated, Skyler, as Christian Devine continues to lead the way here. Flying Devine still out in front, but he's only leading by about half a car length here as that 17 ride of Jeremy Sutton is right there behind him, waiting for that little bit of a mistake, that little bit of a slip up out of that 57 ride. One bad lane choice or one mistake out of that 57 ride. You got to know that Sutton's going to be right there on his back bumper. Lewis Edinger in the 49 ride. He's been able to work his way up into position number 3 as now the 49 ride up into that 3rd spot, but Shane Gillum having a great run there in the 38 ride, sticking right to his back bumper as they make a little bit of contact. The laps continue to click off. This battle at the front of the field is just heating up. Sutton is right there. Sutton gonna give him a good run for his money. I have to see if these two B2D Manufacturing rides can work together and fly their way to the front here and continue to just keep it nice and civil. Or do we see something as the white flag flies here one more time around for Flying Devine? Does Jeremy Sutton have anything as he's right there glued to the back bumper? He's going to get a good run down to the inside. Some contact. No contact. Sutton's going to try to run him clean and can't quite get there, but a valiant effort out of Jeremy Sutton as Christian Devine picks up the checkered flag here in heat race number 2. Jeremy Sutton right there in second. Shane Gillum, Lewis Edinger, and I do believe that was Chris Hubble rounding out the field there in heat race number 2. Wowzers. What a run and what a race there for those guys. Woo! Yo, Bradley, what is good, Bradley? This is the Mo Racers League.
Let's go!
This is the Mo Racers drivers. It's just a bunch of good Missouri boys and some others that kind of get out there every Monday. They're probably going to switch it up to every Sunday after a little while. Their season's almost over, so the next season that they get rocking and rolling, probably going to be Sunday a little bit earlier maybe than this, or maybe around this time. I'm not too certain what time they're going to stick with, but it's a pretty good show. It's a pretty good show. These guys always put on a good race. Yo, Skylar Pruitt coming in with another 100 stars. Are you kidding me, Skylar? Coming in with another 100 stars and another 57. Are you kidding me, homie? Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's get those hashtags up in the chat right now for Skylar. Let's see some hashtag Skylars up in the chat. Absolutely insane, my boy. Absolutely insane. Much love, much appreciate you coming in, showing the love, sending the stars. You and Ian coming in big already. Already starting a star party challenge. I haven't even seen one of those in a while. Star party challenge? What the? No, I'm just kidding. Yo, Austin Marshall, my boy Austin coming in with a like and a share. What is good, my boy? What is good? Austin coming in, showing that love. Justin says, boogity, 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 boys. Let's go racing. You know it, my boy. You know it, Justin. What's good, man? Oh, man, you know what's good, homie. You know what's good. We're always out here just rocking and rolling and, you know, getting some good content out there and seeing some wicked racing action. And that's what's up right there, man. That's what's up right there. Yo, Jesse Edmondson, what is good, Jesse? Jesse coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good,
Let's
my boy?
go.
Coming in, showing that love. How you doing, homie? How you doing? Coming in, showing the love as well. We gotta jump over to YouTube as well. Make sure we got all of our all the right settings in here. Been slowly but surely killing it a little bit more and a little bit more over on YouTube, and it's been pretty nice to see. You know, hopefully someday closer to the future, I mean, hopefully we can start earning some ad revenue or something over there on YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. Let's just quickly add a couple tags, a couple quick things over there for iRacing. Boom, save that stuff. Yo, Ian! My boy Ian coming in with another 100-star dono as well. Ian, are you kidding me, homie? Are you kidding me, my boy? Coming in with another 100-star dono. Much appreciated, my boy. Much appreciated. Coming in massive again with another 100-star dono. Cam Thompson coming in with that like as well. Cam Thompson coming in, showing that love. What is good, Cam? How you doing? Let's go, Warhawk Motorsports. Let's go, baby. Let's go, my boy. A little bit of Warhawk Motorsports up in the house. That's what's up, my boy. That's what's up right there. We need to make sure we have that clicked so we can see everything over there. Camden Johnston's got a weird looking ride here. I'm trying to read what's on the side of it. Johnston Construction. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's going to have a great hit there into the side of him. So we got Salon 21. Oh, man, I wanted to read some more of his stuff on there. Come on, get back out on the racetrack. General something. Can't read that. It's too small for my eyeballs. The 49 ride, obviously the Napa Auto Machine there. Blaze Burwell out on the racetrack. These drivers are just out here having a little bit of fun, getting a little bit of warm-up in before they get ready to rock and roll, man. Liking that Peacemaker Gaming ride? Yeah, that's a pretty slick ride, man. That's Flying Divine. He does a great job on some of these paint schemes, man. He can really do the cool ones. Him and there's a Mr. Mitchell Howell as well. Well, can't really see it upside down. There you go. Mitchell, I do believe, does these as well, and he does a really good job on his as well. These ones look very slick out there as well. See him down pit side here, but probably not going to be able to find a good angle of that ride. Kind of, you can see at least the front end. Well, Mitchell does a really good job on these paint schemes as well, man. There's some of these guys out there that are just super talented when it comes to these paint schemes for iRacing and everything else. I don't have the patience for it. I cannot do them. I mean, I've tried. I've done a few, but I just can't. I don't know. I just don't have the patience really to sit there and meticulously keep going back and forth and moving it little bit by little bit and making these paint schemes absolutely perfect and getting really into it and stuff. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'd rather just run a plain ugly color ride or something. But these guys can put some wicked jobs into these things, man. And, like, they can do a great job in these things. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it. Mitchell does all the team paints for Warhawk Motorsports. Yeah, man. Yeah, he does a great job as well. He's made a couple for me. He's made one, I don't even, I think he made me a sprint car paint scheme, and he made me a NASCAR Next Gen ride, and they came out like super good, man. I just let him go and let him have at it, and yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. What is going on here? Okay, these guys I think are having a little bit of fun out there. All right, the lineups are gonna get a little messed up here, so these guys usually do a little bit of a different setup here for these green flags, but it looks like we got everyone in the right position now, so it looks like we're gonna get ready here for our A main feature event. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 96 ride, that is Skylar Pruitt. Into his outside in the 57 ride, that is Flying Divine. Starting inside a row number 2 in the 33 machine, that is Blaze Burwell. Into his outside in the 17 ride, that is the mobile auto care machine of Jeremy Sutton. Starting inside a row number 3 in the 22 ride, that is Camden Johnston. Into his outside in the 38 is Shane Gillum. Then we see Mitchell Howell, Lewis Ettinger, Michael B. Harris, and Chris Hubble, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation, as the green flag is already out and side by side. The 96 in the 57 right there at the front of the field, as you can see him beating and banging and sliding around there behind him. It looks like Flying Divine is going to get the edge there and lead lap number 1. So Divine out in front, Pruitt right there, stuck to his inside here. The 96 ride trying to find a way to get around him, as they're still stacked up side by side there behind the front 2 cars. Jeremy Sutton's going to slide his way now into position number 3, as Blaze Burwell's right there behind him. The 49 ride of Lewis Ettinger up into position number 5, as they're going to make a little bit of contact back there. Lewis trying to hold on to it, as here comes the 38 ride of Shane Gillum and Camden Johnston, after getting beaten around there for a little bit back in the rear of the field. The 22 ride has worked his way back up into the 7th position, trying to work his way closer and closer to the front of the field. The side by side still at the front here now. Gonna clear him, and out in front goes that 57 ride, the 96 of Skylar Pruitt, all the way up the racetrack here, looking for some big runs. That 57 ride, a Missouri native, out here on the racetrack, a little home track racing, as you see Skylar Pruitt get up into the outside wall. I do believe Skylar is one of the traveling race cars here. Skylar actually having to tow in from out of town here, coming into this racetrack. Really not a home track advantage for him, but a lot of these other drivers having that home track advantage here may play dividends for them, but may hurt that 96 ride, as now he's got Jeremy Sutton and that 33 ride right there to his inside, as the 96 trying to change up his lines here, as they're going to go 3 wide back there for second. Here comes Blaze Burwell with a big slider over the 96, so Blaze is going to move himself up into second, and Sutton is still going to be down to his inside. Skylar Pruitt going to try to battle back here, try to get back to his outside and make that a 3-car battle here once again for that second position on the racetrack. They all continue to battle. Here comes Camden Johnston as well. Johnston working his way towards the front. We did see Shane Gillum unfortunately get down into the inside wall there. He's going to slide all the way back into the 10th position, as Michael B. Harris is going to work his way around him, as you see that 93 ride of Mitchell Howell there in 8th, working his way towards the front of the field here, as he's right there behind this big group of drivers, all battling and beating and banging for these top 5 positions on the racetrack. See Skylar Pruitt still up there on the high side, beating down that outside wall ever so slightly, as he tries to get around the outside of the 33 ride of Blaze Burwell. Skylar Pruitt there up on the high side. The 22 of Camden Johnston working the bottom here, right through the middle, right through the slick stuff. So is in Blaze and Jeremy Sutton. So you can see these guys running the slick here, getting a little bit more speed, really being a little bit quicker than what you'd think Skylar Pruitt would be able to find up there on the high side, running the banking, getting some big runs up there on the high side. still laying down some good lap times here right through the slick stuff. As these guys continue to battle all the way behind them, out in front now by about 1.2 seconds. That is the 57 ride of Christian Devine, as Devine continues to lead the way here. He's got about 40 more laps left to go here to get it done, as he still has a lot of hungry drivers right there on his back bumper, as we're going to quickly jump into a Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers. Up caution flag. The crank it up caution flag coming out here, as it looks like Lewis Ettinger and Blaze Burwell making some contact here. You see Blaze bent out of shape here. Let's go back just a little bit here, as Blaze gets a little bit loose there off the corner, trying to hang on to the 49 line. Just nowhere to go. Fortunately, they come together, and around goes Blaze Burwell, around goes the 49 ride, and they also collect Mitchell Howell in that one as well. Let me see here. Blaze Burwell, there we go. These guys are making a bunch of contact here down the backstretch, as Blaze was just trying to hang on to this thing. Johnston, very lucky he didn't get collected in that one either, and then needs to kind of just get a little bit hooked together. The 49 ride bounces back up the racetrack, collects the 93, as we're going to go back to green flag racing here, as they're 3-4 wide back there in the rear of the field. Little bit of 4-wide action back there, as you can see that 33 ride up the racetrack into Michael B. Harris, and the 38 ride of Shane Gillum. Blaze Burwell's going to go around again. No caution flag as of yet. Still not seeing the caution flag. I'm not sure if Blaze Burwell's got that car pointed back in the right direction. There we go. He's pointed back in the right way here, so no caution flag. Heartbreaker there for Blaze Burwell. As Flying Divine still out in front. Camden Johnston now up into position number 2, as Jeremy Sutton there in 3rd. Skylar Pruitt in 4th. Mitchell Howell there in 5th. You throw Lewis Ettinger and Chris Hubble into that battle as well, as the drivers putting on a show. As a couple of these drivers come together, and we're going to see another caution flag here. A few of these drivers come together. You see Jeremy Sutton being collected in that one. Lewis Ettinger again collected in another one. So we're going to get another caution flag in here on the racetrack.
Let's go!
Go, baby. Let's go, Jet.
Let's go!
All right, let's take a look back here and see what brings out this caution flag as take a quick look back here and see what happens as Chris Hubble, Jeremy Sutton, and Lewis Ettinger all come together here, I believe, down in corners 1 and 2. Oh, Skylar Pruitt with a big run up on the high side, gets into the rear end of Jeremy Sutton. Sutton comes down the racetrack. Makes heavy contact there with the 49 ride, the 82 nowhere to go, as well as they both get collected in it. As you see, 17 comes up the racetrack, and right here, a big shot to the rear bumper of that Mobile Auto Care number 17 ride, and around he goes right in front of Lewis Ettinger, nowhere for him to go, and then Chris Hubble gets right into the side of that 49 ride, right into that driver's side door. A heavy hit there, and 3 drivers unfortunately pointing in the wrong direction, and the caution flag coming out very quickly as we're going to get these drivers stacked back up and back to green flag racing. Quickly, Christian Devine still out in front as they're 3 wide back there for position number 2. They battle 3 wide back there for that second spot. You see Camden Johnson up on the high side. Skylar Pruitt right in the middle. Mitchell Howell down on the bottom here as they continue to run side by side back there. That's exactly what the 57 ride wants to see, is they can continue battling side by side. It may allow him to open up 4 and 4 of a lead as he continues to try to pull away farther and farther and farther in this one.
Let's go!
Yo, Odellski, Devin Odell coming in with that like on this stream. What is good, Odell? Michael B coming in with that like as well. What is good, James coming in showing that love. Man, Christian Devine has been on another planet here all night long. That number 57 ride led every lap so far, man. He has been looking very, very stout. That car has been very fast here all night long. Continues to run some wicked fast laps here as he tries to hold off the hard-charging Camden Johnson and Mitchell Howell, as Howell now up into position number 3 as that Warhawk Motorsports number 93 ride up into the 3rd spot here in this one. Looking very, very stout here and looking very good as that 93 ride trying to work his way to the front of the field and trying to pick up a checkered flag. He's right there. If anything happens between Camden Johnson and that 57 ride of Flying Divine, as Divine got some pressure now to his rear bumper as the 22 machine of Camden Johnson is right there ready to pounce. Good racing, not too many cautions. Exactly, my boy. Come on, Ettinger, keep your head on. Exactly it. He's got to keep his head on just a little bit. Ettinger, unfortunately, still fairly deep in this one as that 49 ride stuck back there in that 8th position. As he sees these drivers battling side by side up there in front of him. Michael B. Harris up there on the high side. You see Blaze Burwell and that 38 ride of Shane Gillum. A little bit of contact there as now that Lewis Ettinger ride going to stick it right down the middle here. Oh my gosh, that got super tight down there. That is some tight racing as they're beating and banging and bouncing off of each other. Using all these full-fendered cars to their advantage as they continue to beat, bang, and battle around this racetrack, man. I-55 giving us another great show, another great racing surface. We see some wicked racing action all around the racetrack, and there at the front of the field, a battle for the lead. Here comes Camden Johnston. Johnston up there on the bottom side of the racetrack trying to find a way to get around the 57 machine of Flying Divine. Divine out in front has led every lap so far, but Camden Johnson trying to take that lead away. Doesn't quite get it that time by as Flying Divine just by a little bit, still out in front here. That's Camden Johnson trying to take that lead away from Flying Divine. Divine using that middle side, a little bit more momentum up there on the high side of the racetrack. Now these two battling side by side. That's brought that 93 ride of Mitchell Howell right to their back bumper. Howell throwing his name into this battle as he's going to try to find a way to get up there and jump around that 57 and the 22 and try to steal this win away from both these drivers. They all continue to battle. Our top three split away pretty good here as Skylar Bruin back there in fourth. Blaze Burwell there in position number 5 as Shane Gillum there in 6th. Lewis Ettinger there in 7th. Then we see Chris Hubble right there behind them. Michael B. Harris there in 9th. And Jeremy Sutton, unfortunately, quite a ways behind here as the 17 ride back there in position number 10. Now, the 93 of Mitchell Howells worked his way around the 22 of Camden Johnston. So Johnston back into position number 3 as Mitchell Howell now into position number 2 as Flying Divine continues to lead the way here. As we're going to see the caution flag fly late in this one. The caution flag coming out. We're going to stack these drivers up. I think that's the last thing any of the top 3 wanted to see. That's going to bring a lot more hungry drivers back to their rear bumper, and anything can happen at that point. Anything can happen. Woo. All right, let's take a look back and see what brings out our caution flag here. Is our caution flag coming back out? Let's see if we can figure out here. Take a look back and see. Looks like Lewis Ettinger. Unfortunately, Lewis not having the night that he would want to have. That 49 ride sends it into the corner and just looks like the rear end just steps out around him there. Unfortunately, goes around, pointed the wrong direction, and stopped down there. Our flagman getting a good look at it. He's going to throw that caution flag in a quick hurry, and that just shows you how tough this racetrack has gotten, how slick it is, and how tough it is on these drivers to run so many laps and keep their car pointed in the right direction. As we'll take another quick look here at this 49 ride, just unfortunately going around as we're going to go back to green flag racing. It's a great restart out of that 57 ride. You can see him 3-4 wide back there behind Mitchell Howells. Howell still there in second, right behind Flying Divine as we're down to 8 laps to go here. Camden Johnston trying to hold on to third position. He's got Blaze Burwell to his inside. A little bit of contact. Around goes Camden Johnston. The 82 ride collected Jeremy Sutton in there as well. Michael B. Harris with some heavy contact. And the caution flag is going to come back out. The caution flag coming back out here late in this one again as Camden Johnston, unfortunately, going around here after a little bit of contact right there. They make just a little tap right into the side of the 22 ride. Gets him super loose. He goes around in front of the 96 ride. Nowhere to go for any of these guys here as they're all on the throttle trying to get a good run out of the corner. An unfortunate break there as they get collected in this one, and they go around in some heavy damage there to Camden Johnston, Chris Hubble, Jeremy Sutton. So we're going to stack these drivers back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Christian Devine going to have to look for another perfect restart. Going to have to try to hit this restart absolutely perfect in hopes to try to pull away farther and farther from that 93 ride of Mitchell Howells. Howell right there in second. We know he is pretty hungry, trying to pick up a checkered flag here. He's going to be giving it everything he's got. Blaze Burwell, always super fast. He'll throw his name into the ring here as he's going to try to jump up there and compete for the win here tonight. Shane Gillum with a great run, and Skylar Bruin there in fifth as we're going to end the anticipation as we're going to go back to green flag racing here. A good restart out of Flying Divine. Divine out in front, but a good start there for the 93 ride as well as Mitchell Howell's going to stick right there to his back bumper. So Howell right there behind Flying Divine, ready to pounce. One mistake, one slip up out of the 57 ride as the 93 trying to take a look down low, trying to get a good run off one of these corners to be able to throw it in there. They make a little bit of contact. They beat and bang. Around goes the 93 ride of Mitchell Howell. Howell goes around and ends up right down pit side as here comes the 38 machine of Shane Gillum and the 33. They make some more contact. The 33 ride of Blaze Burwell gets into flying Divine. Divine is going to slide back to position number 4. Here comes Skylar Pruitt. This is starting to look more like a demolition derby as I don't know what's happening. These guys continue to beat and bang and bounce around. Goes Blaze Burwell, and the caution flag comes out. Shane Gillum out of everyone, getting through all the mayhem that just unfolded, and somehow the Mean Green Machine is out in front. So Shane Gillum leading the way here. Skylar Pruitt there in second, flying Divine back into third. Lewis Ettinger there in fourth, and Jeremy Sutton back into position number 5. What in the world did we just watch? That was absolutely insane. Those guys were not messing around out there tonight. Those guys were ready to beat and bang and battle and charge all around the racetrack. If you guys enjoyed that action, make sure y'all hit that like button on the stream, hit that share button, hit that follow button, and if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that gosh heckin' subscribe button. As wowzers, that was a little bit of craziness that just unfolded. That was a little bit of craziness. What is this mess exactly? Exactly, Seth, my boy, exactly what I was thinking. Holy moly, that was a little bit crazy. Yo, Seth Castle coming in with that like on the stream. Kyle Weisenberger coming in with that like as we're going to go back to green flag racing as the green flag back out in the air. Shane Gillum with a good restart here as Gillum trying to hold these guys up, but Flying Divine's going to go around again. I don't know, no caution flag as of yet. Jeremy Sutton going around. The white flag is out, so one more time around here as the white flag has been displayed. Shane Gillum trying to pick up the checkered flag here as Gillum down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Skylar Pruitt can't get there as Shane Gillum is going to pick up the checkered flag here in this one. Shane Gillum getting it done, somehow getting around the mayhem in the 38 ride. Picking up the checkered flag here tonight. Skylar Pruitt coming home in position number 2. And Camden Johnston coming home in that 3rd position. Wowzers, ladies and gentlemen. What a race and what a run as these drivers gave it everything they had. You can see the 38 ride pretty stoked picking up the checkered flag here in this one. Shane pretty stoked here as that Mean Green SRT machine picks up the checkered flag here tonight over Skylar Pruitt, Camden Johnston, Michael B. Harris, Blaze Burwell, Mitchell Howell, Lewis Ettinger, Christian Devine, Chris Hubble, and Jeremy Sutton rounding out the field here in this one as Shane Gillum parked down there in victory lane as we're going to get ready to pull our race winner up into the Discord for his post-race interview in just a couple moments. Yo, Jason W. Miller coming in with that like. Sabrina. Oh my gosh, Sabrina, I'm going to murder your last name, my girl. I do apologize already for that one. Sabrina Sotia? I don't know. I probably murdered that, my girl. I probably murdered your last name, Sabrina. I do apologize. Okay? I do apologize. I know I'd absolutely murdered that one. Man, what a wicked. I hate that for Mitchell. Yeah, that was rough for Mitchell. It was absolute madness out there. That is 100% correct there, Seth. That was a lot of madness. That was a lot of madness there. Wowzers, man. What a run and what a race. Yo, Michael Deacon coming in with that like as well. Dan Hyman coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it, man. What a run. What a race, man. These guys put on a heck of a show, a heck of a battle here all night long. And that 38 ride somehow being able to find his way through all that mayhem, all the madness around the racetrack to be able to pick up the checkered flag. That is absolutely wicked to see, man. We love to see that right there. We love to see that. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome when you can see a driver that, you know, normally doesn't get out there very often and being able to pick up a checkered flag himself is pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see. That was madness. Wonder what that was about. I don't know. I think those guys just did not want to see the 57 ride pick up the checkered flag or something. I don't know what was going on there, but man, oh man, that got a little wild there for a little bit, man. Those guys were really giving it everything they got out there. Yo, V2R coming in with that like on the stream. Let's go, V2R. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull our race winner in. The 38 ride. Here we go. The 38 ride of Shane Gillum picking up the checkered flag here tonight. We're going to pull him up into the Discord for his post-race interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time here for that 38 machine of Shane Gillum as he picks up the checkered flag. Hey, Shane, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, Shane, my boy. Listen, man, that car looked very, very good out there all night long. We saw you up there battling, all throughout the top 5 for majority of the night, but late in this one, we saw a lot of contact and a lot of madness right there in front of you. Somehow you were able to squeeze your way around as we saw, Camden Johnston and Christian Devine and Mitchell Howell all kind of getting together there and beating and banging, and you were able to sneak right on by there and squeeze by those guys that put you out in front. You were able to still hold off all these hard-charging drivers right there behind you as you were able to pick up the checkered flag here tonight, man. Take us back through that race and take us back through, your thoughts as, you saw all that contact and mayhem unfolding right in front of you.
Yeah, I was just kind of waiting for it. It's one of those things, the street stocks, people tend to lean on people and stuff when it gets late in the race, and just wait for, run the best line you can, try to make good laps and be in the position when it happens.
Absolutely, man, and you were right there in that perfect spot as you were able to slide by, not getting too much contact yourself as that car was looking very slick right there at the end as you were able to pick up the checkered flag and pull that 38 ride up into victory lane here at Federated Auto Parts Raceway. Man, how does it feel to be back up here in victory lane?
It feels pretty good. It's my first one. I haven't ran a whole lot of the league this winter, but street stocks, I seen them and I run last week and had a good run going. Ended up getting into somebody last week, but yeah, it's, I just started out with no qualifying or anything, starting in the back of my heat, and I just had to kind of work my way up through there, hoping to pass some cars on that one lane track to get me farther up front. But so got up to 6th starting position for the feature, and then worked up to probably 4th, and then got tangled up with Blaze there. I washed up a little bit on him and had to go to the back, and then had to work my way back up there. So starting up front really didn't help me. So it was just a matter of just waiting and making moves at the right time.
Absolutely, man. Well, you made the right moves at the right time here tonight. Shane, who would you like to thank for such a wicked run here tonight in this one?
Oh, man, I would just like to thank all the drivers that show up every week, and, you for doing the broadcast, and Jeremy for putting it all on. So we couldn't do it without everybody. So it's kind of a group effort for sure.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congrats on the checkered flag, man. A great run and a great drive out of you here tonight, man. And, man, that was a pretty crazy race, a pretty crazy finish. And, I mean, it was pretty cool seeing you park that 38 right down here in victory lane.
Yeah, we don't get up here much, so it feels good when we do at least make a podium. So
absolutely. Well, Shane, hopefully we see you up here more and more, throughout the rest of the league, as I know we only have a couple weeks left here, so hopefully we'll see you back out on the racetrack itching for another checkered flag, and hopefully we'll talk to you back up here in the broadcast booth next Monday.
Yep, we're going to give it a shot.
You have yourself a wonderful night, and don't party too hard down there in victory lane.
Nope, we'll try not to.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Shane Gillum, and Shane able to pick up the checkered flag here tonight in this one, man. What a run and what a drive there by that night, a 38 ride, man. What a run that he had right there picking up that checkered flag. Yo, Skyler Pruitt, my boy Skyler coming in with another 96-star dono, my boy coming in, showing that love with another 96 stars. Much love, homie, much appreciated. Coming in, showing all the love here once again. Hunter says full send or no send. Hey, exactly. Full send or no send. That was embarrassing. Oh, that looked like you guys were having fun out there, Jeremy. That's at least what it was. Looked like you guys were having some fun. That's all that matters. Yo, Daniel McCannon coming in. What is good, Daniel? What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? Coming in, showing some love over there on YouTube. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching on YouTube, please make sure you hit that like button on the stream and hit that subscribe button as we continue to work on trying to hit that 200 subscribers. And obviously our end goal over there is to, continue to keep growing and growing and growing more and more. And, trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers over there on YouTube. Trying to, build the red site up more and more and more as we live stream there almost every single night of the week. Every single night here, especially over the next little while. It's going to be every night. Yo, Camden Johnston, my boy Camden coming in, smashing that like on this stream. And Jeremy Sutton, my boy Jeremy coming in with the 100 stars. What in the world? Let's go. Let's go. Jeremy, let's go, my boy. Much appreciated, homie. Going in with the 100-star dono as well. Camden says, wow. Wow, yeah, wow. Wow is one way to sum that one up, man. That was, listen, man, that made for some great action on the racetrack for us up here in the broadcast booth, okay? So as much as it may not have been fun for you guys out there on the racetrack, it made for a lot of fun up here in the booth, and for all the fans in the stands, as that was a lot of madness and a lot of mayhem for a few laps there, which made it very, very exciting and very crazy for all of us up here watching the race. And I'm sure if you guys go back and rewatch it, man, you're going to be able to relive that craziness as it all unfolded, and was absolutely,
let's go.
It was actually pretty awesome to watch. I'm not going to lie. That was actually pretty awesome to watch. You guys did a lot of great racing, a lot of good green flag racing, and then there at the end kind of just fell apart, but it was pretty awesome. It was pretty fun to watch, man. Not gonna lie. Yo, Samantha coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Samantha? Yo, Jonathan Easterwood. What is good, Jonathan? Coming in, showing that love as well. Smashing that like on the stream. Samantha coming in, showing that love as well. Jonathan says, I always come in at the end. Laugh out loud, Jonathan.
Let's go.
My boy. I know. I don't even want to watch that shit show. Come on now, Jeremy. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That sucks for you, only. I think you got the very raw end of that deal. You definitely got the raw end of that deal. Especially on the one restart where, like, I don't know, you got some contact and got into the wall there on the bottom side, and then just no caution flag, and then you were, like, pretty much a whole lap down almost. The leaders were closer to you than, like, the 9th place car. I felt for you on that one. Because that's usually where I am, is way back there. So I felt that one. I felt that one in my soul. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull in our 2nd place finisher now. We heard from our race winner, Shane Gillum. We're going to pull in our 2nd place finisher, the 96th ride of Skylar Pruitt. As Skylar able to jump up there and grab that 2nd position, as Skylar looks very, very fast. I thought Skylar was going to be one of those top cars here all night long. I thought he was going to have a real good opportunity of, picking up the checkered flag here and lead a lot of laps. But I mean, that 57 ride just showed him up here early on as they ran side by side for a little while. They played a little bit of cat and mouse, and eventually the 96th ride sliding back, and he was back into about the 4th, 5th position for a long time. But slowly but surely, Skylar, after some of that contact and some of that mayhem, was able to work his way back up and into that 2nd position here tonight. And we're going to pull him up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Skylar, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yeah.
Skylar, my boy, what a race, man. Take us back through this one. As we saw, early on, you looked very, very fast. You looked very comfortable in that car. You battled side by side with Flying Divine for a little while. Then you slid back for a bit. We saw some wicked 3-4 car battles there. Saw you guys going 3 wide, 4 wide at moments and times. And, it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun back there. And a little bit of contact here and there. But late in the race, we saw a lot of contact, a lot of mayhem unfold. You're one of those cars that were, a little bit beneficial of it because you were able to work your way around that mayhem, keep that car nice and clean, and end up there in position number 2 here tonight. Coming up 1 spot short of the checkered flag, man. Still a great run, but take us back through that race as all that mayhem and carnage unfolded there in front of you.
Man, I tell you what, that was actually kind of rough. I was kind of watching the broadcast there while I was racing, and I don't know if too many people honestly had too much fun tonight. It was very rough, kind of rough driving. People slamming into people, people getting taken out. My luck's never good, especially with these dirt street stocks. I tried running the high side. and then
Let's
I would
go!
slide up. My rear end would catch that wall, and it'd just slam me up in there. Then everyone would go by on the bottom, and I was just too loose to run that bottom. I didn't have enough negative offset in my car, so I couldn't run that bottom as good as those guys were. And towards the end there, I saw Blaze get into Christian a little bit and got Christian sideways, so I tried going down to the bottom, and then Blaze come back down to the bottom, and I think I tagged Blaze a little bit there, which I don't know if that caused a big wreck after that, or I'm not for sure. It was totally accidental, not trying to cause any harm. I'm not in the points hunt with these guys, and Blaze and Christian, they were tied going into tonight, so that was going to be a big race for those two. So, it sucks. When tracks get that slick, tempers get going, and, you're battling for a points lead, it gets tough,
Absolutely, man. When the points come up and everything else and getting closer and closer to the end of the series, everyone, is battling for every single point they can on the racetrack. And, with only 10 cars in the field, it's do or die out there, and a tough break for Flying Divine and some of these other guys that unfortunately got taken out or got a piece of that one. Luckily enough for yourself, you didn't get too much into it and kept that car fairly clean here tonight, as you're able to pull that 96 right up here onto the front stretch and up onto the podium for a solid second place run.
Yeah, I'm overall, happy about our finish. I definitely thought we had a top 5 place car. I didn't think we were definitely going to be on the podium at all. That tanglement up at the end of the race there kind of helped us out a lot. And but yeah, we definitely aren't a podium car tonight, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Well, still a great run and a great finish here for you tonight, Skylar, my boy. Who do you got to thank for such a wicked run out here tonight, man, and another crazy night of iRacing here on the sim?
I got to thank Jeremy, most importantly, for putting this on. Running a league, and when it comes to drama like this, it's always tough to be in the league owner's position and try to make those calls and try to do everything and run it all. So I gotta give my hat off for Jeremy. I gotta thank you for broadcasting, each and every single night. Everybody back at Shocker, Pop-Up Mike Promotions, and Sweet Tea Gang for everything that they do for us.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congrats on a great run here tonight, man. The 96 Pride looking always fresh out there on the racetrack. You looked very good picking up heat race win number 1, and you looked pretty good out there in the feature. And being able to park that ride down and on the podium is still always a great thing, and looking good out there, as well as another good finish here for yourself and for the Shocker Motorsports team. Skylar, congrats on the run, man, and hopefully we'll see you back down here in the broadcast booth, throughout the rest of the week.
Yep, sounds good, buddy. Hopefully we're back down here, maybe on the next step ahead on the 358s next week.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congrats, and have yourself a wonderful night.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Skylar Pruitt, the 96 ride, coming home in position number 2 here tonight. Skylar with a good run, being able to avoid some of that late race contact, some of that late race mayhem, as that 96 ride is able to squeeze his way up into position number 2. As those guys were really battling, man. They were battling. Skylar Pruitt cheated. He cheated 100%. He DQ him. Jeremy, get him out of there. DQ him. He's gone. Get him out. Get him out of there. He's cheating. Get him gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we heard from our race winner, Shane Gillum, and Skylar Pruitt there in second. We're going to pull our third place finisher now, the 22 ride of Camden Johnston, as Johnston coming home in position number 3 here this evening. Camden with a great run and a great drive himself, being able to work that 22 ride up into position number 3 here tonight. Laugh out loud, big bumper got big bumper. Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, the big bumper got the big bumper here tonight. Unfortunate break for Flying Divine, man. An unfortunate break for a few guys. As looked like a few of them were gonna have a good run, a good race, and man, that was a little bit of craziness. Jonathan, my boy, you missed some mayhem out there on the racetrack, homie. We saw some crazy late race contact and a lot of drivers going around, a lot of drivers, unfortunately, that looked like they were going to have a very good night. not having the night they wish they would. I mean, we saw, Mitchell Howell, who was up there looking to try to battle for the win, make a little bit of contact with, Flying Divine. He got, almost spun around, but unfortunately, even for him, it wasn't straight up a caution flag as he got spun around and went right down into the opening, into the pits, so he kind of had to go back through the pits and everything else. This league's still taking drivers. Unfortunately, Jonathan, I don't think they are, as they only have, I want to say, 1 or 2 weeks left of racing on their schedule, and then unfortunately after that, they're going to take a little bit of a break, and then they're going to come back probably maybe throughout the summertime, but more than likely into fall next year. Well, this year, but into the fall, unfortunately. But they might get something else going. They may do some extra races here and there, some odd races. But unfortunately, I think they're not taking any drivers at this time. Just with so little amount of races left, I don't think they're going to take anyone else. Unfortunate break, though. Unfortunate break. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull our third place finisher now, the 22 ride of Camden Johnston, up into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview as he's able to come home there in that third and final podium position here tonight. Hey Camden, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. To get a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Camden, my boy, man, oh man, take us back through that race as we saw the 22 ride, up at the front. We saw you go back to the rear, then back to the front, and back to the rear a couple times there. We saw a lot of contact and a lot of mayhem unfold there throughout the race. How were you able to still end up here on the podium after that 22 ride, getting so many licks into it here this evening and keeping your head in the game to be able to continue just hit your marks and keep that ride, up at the front of the field here and being able to park it up here on the front stretch?
Really, after we got doored there and went to the rear, it was all luck getting back to the front. They just kept piling up in front of us, and we were able to stay out of it, and we got lucky to be up here, but it seems like the same driver every week likes to run into me, so, we'll just go to next week and see what happens.
Absolutely, my boy. That's the mindset you gotta have. Let bygones be bygones, and just keep your head up and still getting a great finish here tonight. Still having a great run as the 22 ride up here on the front stretch and up in the broadcast booth again with another good finish as it, the series coming to a close here slowly but surely. Everyone trying to get every single point they can, trying to get every good finish that they can, salvage here out of the end of the year, and being able to be up here in the broadcast booth once again means that you're able to at least scathe with, a good points night and a good night of, racing as you're able to work yourself into that third position here on the podium.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're out of the points, but we're going to go out here and we're going to go win it next week, so you better be ready.
Absolutely, man. We look forward to seeing it. Camden, another good run, another podium finish here for yourself. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance out there tonight?
I got to thank Jeremy for getting us a place to race every week. Thank all the competitors. It was a fairly good race there for the first half at least. Got to thank House of Speed iRacing Setups, Gavin Eddy for the killer paint, and you for always putting on a great broadcast.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Camden, congrats on the third place run here tonight, homie. We look forward to seeing you up here, hopefully in the broadcast booth next Monday. Hopefully a couple spots better, and maybe we'll see you back up here in Victory Lane in that 22 machine.
Yes, sir. You have a good night.
Yes, you as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 22 ride of Camden Johnston as he's able to work his way through some of the mayhem, through some of the contact, and able to work his way back up and into a top 3 situation, picking up that third place finish here tonight, man. A great run there and a great drive for that 22 ride as he was able to at least jump up there and snag that final spot on the podium. Man, Whiskey and Grit, my boy Whiskey Alex coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Whiskey? What is good, my boy? Coming in, showing that love. 10-4, thanks, brother. Gonna watch the replay on YouTube here in a bit. Yeah, man, absolutely, man. It's a crazy race, man. It was a crazy race. dude. The first bit was very, very good. We saw some great racing, some wicked good 3-4 wide battles, and a lot of side-by-side battling. And then late in this one, kind of just everything kind of unfolded and made for some crazy action there at the end, which made it very, very fun to watch, man. Made it very fun to watch. But I'm sure those drivers out on the racetrack probably were not having as good of time as what we were up here in the broadcast booth, as it didn't hurt our feelings, but I'm sure there was quite a few hurt feelings out there tonight, unfortunately. You're welcome. Mitchell, I think it all started with you. No, I'm just kidding. It all started with you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you, my boy. Mitch, I thought you were going to get it, man. I thought you were going to get it. I thought you were going to be able to jump up there and get around Flying Divine. I thought you were going to be able to pick up the checkered flag, or at least I was like, man, it's going to look really cool. That photo finish or something like that with the 2 Peacemaker cards out there is going to look pretty freaking wicked. And then you guys just had to throw it all away. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, my boy. But that was a good run. Either way, man, that was a good run. We saw some wicked racing action. I mean, obviously contact's going to happen. That's part of racing. I mean, maybe not as much as what we saw, but always some wicked racing and wicked fun here every night, man. So if you guys are just tuning in, if you guys just watch this, make sure you guys hit that like button, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure you hit that share button if you're on Facebook. I mean, you can even share it from YouTube to Facebook, or Discords or Twitter or anything else. It, help get some more clicks on it, help get more viewers, maybe more subscribers. And obviously, if you're on Facebook, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, as we continue to build on both, on all aspects. And, hopefully we'll see you guys here tomorrow night, as we got a new league tomorrow night starting up, actually. We got a new league. We're going to be running 3 races. It's going to get kicked off around 7 o'clock Eastern time. It's going to go for about 3 hours probably, as we're going to have 3 races back to back with this league. It's going to be pretty wicked, and I look forward to being able to broadcast that one and have some awesome broadcasting and an awesome night of racing action for all of us here tomorrow evening. But unfortunately, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Your boy's going to hop off here, going to get ready to go to work and slave away for another night of work, another night. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing so much love, man. Everyone coming in with the likes, the shares, the comments, everyone coming in with the stars, man, all the star senders, man. I can't thank you guys enough, and everyone coming in, just showing that love here tonight, man. It's absolutely amazing to see, and always love to see each and every one of your faces out here. Thanks for the awesome broadcast, Jeremy. Absolutely, my boy. Always, my boy. Always awesome broadcast. And I mean, thank you guys for having me, and thank you guys, the Mode Racers and B2D Manufacturing, for coming on board and making all of this happen. So that way, not only can I be able to jump out here and broadcast for you guys, but give you guys a show like this on a weekly basis is always awesome, man. You guys always put on a wicked show, whether or not it's mayhem or if it's magic. You guys always seem to put on some sort of a good show, and tonight was a little bit more of the mayhem side than the magic side, but you know what, that's why you guys have me, because I got the talent where even if there is mayhem, I can turn that mayhem into magic, and then we get a little bit of magical mayhem, and it just kind of all meshes together and makes for some great views and some great things for some of these fans in the stands, man. So that's what it's all about right there. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you guys all tomorrow night for a new league and some more racing action, and I will see you guys all tomorrow evening. Have yourselves a wonderful night, and enjoy some sleep, as unfortunately I won't get any of that tonight, but hopefully you guys enjoy your sleep, and hopefully you guys have yourself a wonderful night. Peace out, baby. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a night.
like